Kylie Petrie, adult abuse investigator for Tillamook County. I can't get to my phone right now, but please leave me a message, as this is a confidential voicemail, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. If this is a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sean Schwartz, and I have to deal with predators daily. And I have to be afraid of calling 911. And I'm supposed to go to you guys to investigate. Well, that doesn't work because you don't investigate. You send me around in circles. I can't take care of myself, and there are reasons why. And those reasons why are very specifically the abuse I'm trying to turn in. My name is Sean Schwartz. I'm told that you're supposed to be my caseworker, and near as I can remember the last time I talked to you, you were getting snappy at me for having a mental breakdown and for doing something called stimming. So, here's the problem. I had to talk to Micah. Micah wanted to do the same thing he did and you did last time, which is literally talk over everything that I said and dismiss the abuse. This needs to stop. It needs to stop. My phone. Didn't have anybody to make the call with me, and you know what? There is no way to be nice to these people. There's no way to do it. If you're nice, they take it as weakness, and they just talk over you. Talking nice isn't the same as doing the right thing. Talking nice is not the same as doing your job. Damn it. Torched that one wrong. Why does a man have to be afraid to ask for help? Well, it's because he's likely to be talked over. It's horrible. When I try to get help, it's call after call after call to people who don't try to understand. They literally have to pretend that the traumatic experiences that have been all over the news did not actually exist. They have to pretend that Andrew Wolnez doesn't exist, that Molly doesn't exist, that Robert Farnsworth doesn't exist, that Scott DaCosta doesn't exist, that Polly Olson doesn't exist. The cops and courts have to pretend that a lot of people don't fucking exist. Damn it. Maybe if I poured this out. Oh, apparently some douche mentioned me in a comment on some fucking comment I made somewhere. Who cares? I get bullied for existing and it sucks. I get told what kind of person I am by a bunch of people that are just judgmental assholes and don't want to be judged back. It's stupid. A bunch of wicked people. When I try to tell folks how complicated this really is. Telephone, 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 telephone. There's another telephone in here. It's a little flip phone. Right here, plus the phone I'm using to record this. These phones are all full of evidence. You know, lots of fucking crackheads want to come up to me and say, oh, can I borrow one of your phones? No. Don't call them crackheads, right? Don't call them junkies. I'm supposed to be nice and call them addicts. You see how fucked up this phone is? It's because of a fucking assault by Robert Franklin Warnick. Because I was trying to tell on him. He didn't fucking like it. The cops didn't like it either because I was trying to tell on them too. You think I stood any fucking chance in that situation? No. They still had to drop all charges. It's just fucking bullying. That's all it fucking is. It's the problem with people making decisions without me. They have me go back to the same places I've already been. How am I supposed to turn in wolnez to this fucking circus freak lady? How dare I say that? Right? Oh, that's insulting. It might hurt her feelers. She doesn't have people bashing in the side of her vehicle. She doesn't have people throwing fucking rocks at her. She doesn't have to deal with this every day and begging people to please care. Instead of making a whole bunch of rapid fire suggestions, why don't you listen? A lot of these witnesses are also victims in their own right. They've been victimized in many of the same ways that I've been. What's that? There's a sheet here with a bunch of stuff that folks thought, hey, I'll print out a bunch of stuff that Sean already has. Now here's one, shelter care, hope is here. St. Vincent de Paul. Not sure if you've ever been to the Dalles, Oregon. St. Peter's Church there helps people. I literally have to scream to get heard. Or people do things without me talk over me and make decisions that are definitely not good decisions. Having a public pretender who's basically a rubber stamp for the prosecution is dumb as fuck. A lot of people don't show up last minute. So they say they'll reschedule and we reschedule and then they don't show up last minute and they don't call, don't show. There's a bunch of stuff that I got so that I can use it if need be, but I need help with this stuff. I'm not some technological fucking wizard. I bought this shit because I was fucking told to. When people are being abusive, record it. But I can't do that. Look at the position that I'm in because these places didn't take the abuse seriously. They had me run around in circles over and over again until people were harmed. And then what can I do other than call them up and scream at those stupid son of a bitches that people are dead? Fuck this goddamn country. And everyone in it. You don't see how putting a stop to what I've had to endure nationwide makes it more difficult for them to do such things to you. Meanwhile, all these people being afraid of the police. There's a reason. The more broke you are, the less they fucking care. They claim to care about people and property, right? That's what they're supposed to do, protect people and property. Look at my property. That includes my disability money. It includes my vehicle, and it includes my body and my evidence. Fucking sucks. Who do I call? All right, so let's see. Monday, 7:41 p.m. It says, Wolnez just threw rocks at my car and kicked it again. I'm sick of this. The next one down says, fucking Wolnez just went by fucking with me again. And it's got a picture of the rock. It's still in the same place. Well, no. It appears I've knocked that rock with my cane a couple times. That was yesterday at 12:14 p.m. Then at 5:42 p.m., I typed, he just threw another one at my car. Yesterday, he just threw another. Speaking up publicly makes these predators very angry, doesn't it? When you tell the truth about them, it makes them very angry, doesn't it? Especially when you do so publicly. And unfortunately, it's the only way to do it. But it doesn't come down to who's right and wrong, does it? It comes down to who and what's popular, that's what's heard. You really think a police officer is going to keep his oath? We can't even get clergymen to keep their oath. Supposed men of God. Nobody should have to live through what I've lived through. And I mean that. Anyone who has ever had to endure this should have the option of charlieing out. When everybody's solution is to move away from any friends or family I might have made. They're not trying to understand the importance of friends and family because they're secure in their situation, whereas you're not. And then you're told that it's your fault for being different, for being treated different. When you do horrible stuff, you just pretend, oh, well, he must have wanted to touch my nays. It's stupid. When a male is abused, what do? You automatically play victim, and everybody's taught to do it. When he's told that he should try to work it out with you like adults, and you just won't do that. And a male has to try to get help because people are actually harming him. How impossible is that? You get to see that, especially if he's homeless, out on the streets. When people don't do their job, it results in people dying. Yeah, that's all sorts of motive for not doing their job, even more. How do you stop abuse when nobody cares that you're being abused? People type, I'm sorry you were abused. No, I still am. That's the problem with not having any friends or family to help me with that shit. There was a bunch of people wanting to tell me what to do, mostly from web sleuth groups. Because my so-called friends and family in real life were always too busy to give a shit if I'm being assaulted. They only pretend to care when they can take advantage of me for my finances. All this stuff that I've had to post on YouTube, I would have rather had in court, but I had no help. I had no help turning those people in. And my side is never seen. You have no idea how much fucked up shit they had to do. I'm talking about law enforcement in general, to try to prevent me from having access to evidence to show in court that they were fucking up. That they had intentionally, knowingly, willingly, and intentionally gone out of their way to paint a false narrative of what happened. They did this to try to appease a lot of people who were bugging them. I'm the easy one to blame, and you hate that I speak up. The First Amendment is bullshit, so is the Second Amendment. The First Amendment doesn't exist, and the Second Amendment is only for those who are hateful cowards. What are we supposed to do? Broken phone. Broken phone. Here I has a broken phone. I was trying to get that fixed because I had evidence so that I could turn in Scott DaCosta and William Barr. There's still a lot of that evidence left. Just getting someone to understand how important it is and how that follows me everywhere instead of telling me, oh, why don't you just move somewhere else? Here's a blanket. I am thankful for the blanket. That's temporary, though. This abuse is not temporary, it's lifelong, because nobody helps to turn it in when it's happening. And I'm stuck out here in public where people have easy access to me. And I can't run away. I mean, I literally physically cannot run away. That's part of a donut. Too many phones. It's 226. I got 18% battery. I have zero money. My car is stuck and nobody understands that there is a fucking countdown on all of this. I cannot possibly financially take care of myself. And I'm being taken advantage of because of it. I was victimized out of everything I had because I had to do desperate things to try to get fucking heard. And that's not okay. Oh, there's no one to call. Well, I got a bunch of receipts. That's fucking it. I don't have a fucking friend that gives a shit. I have to take it fucking seriously. That's why this shit happens over and over and over again. Nobody takes it seriously. Who do I call? There's nobody to fucking call. Autism Helpline.
According to NAMI, contact the NAMI helpline at 1-800-950-6264 or info@nami.org if you have any questions about autism spectrum disorder, ASD, or finding support and resources.
It's called NAMI, Oregon.
You've reached NAMI Oregon, the state chapter of the National Alliance on Mental Illness. We'll be closed starting the afternoon of Wednesday, November 22nd, and Thursday and Friday, November 23rd and 24th, to celebrate Thanksgiving. We will return messages on Monday, November 27th. If you feel the need for immediate assistance for yourself or a loved one, please consider calling 988 to speak with a trained crisis counselor. Thank you.
I need help stopping frequent and immediate abuse. My name is Sean David Schwartz. My phone number is Adios. So, yeah, I'm stuck with nothing. It was the holiday season. Always some excuse, isn't there? I've already called everybody. Literally everyone downplays the importance of the evidence. So what's the use in calling anybody? Better go fly a friggin' sign, I guess. Try to make a few dollars. I'm tired of it. I was tired of this shit before Natalie was killed. But y'all don't care that this has been going on for that long. Me trying to turn in my predators and me getting the mentally ill treatment. Well, they cry wolf. Oh, poor me, Sean recorded it. Oh, really? Oh, really? That makes me bad that I recorded you trying to fucking hurt me? That I recorded you fucking assaulting me? That I recorded you fucking pursuing me? Do stupid shit, stupid shit. And how many people did that on the internet and otherwise? %, battery. Oh, a mate crime, like a friend crime here. Let's check this one out. This is the UK. People with autism spectrum conditions may become victims of mate crime. Mate crime is a form of hate crime and occurs when someone uses their relationship with an individual to exploit and abuse them. They could be a friend, romantic partner, family member, or support worker. Long-term research that involved following a group of individuals with autism for 2 decades indicates that the average life expectancy for some autistic people is about 39 years. That was posted December 29th, 2022. Are autistic people loyal? Your autistic partner has some unbeatable and deeply lovable personality qualities, possibly including their honesty, commitment, and loyalty, inquiring mind, creativity, and compassionate heart. The library closes at 6. When people try to make decisions for me, they end up running us down a rabbit hole. And that's not okay. Okay, this is my life, right? I must deserve this for some odd reason.
Yesterday, my husband asked me if I wanted to go to Walmart, and I said, no, honey, I'm so tired, I just want to relax today. And he kind of put his head down and said, well, all right, well, I'll see you when I get back. And I waited a good 10 minutes, and I know dang well he just wanted to be with me. And I called him, and I said, honey, I think I do need something from Walmart, knowing I didn't. I said, how far are you? And he said, only about 10 minutes. You want me to pick you back up? And I said, please do. And I walked outside, and I stood in the driveway waiting on my husband to come and get me, just like we did when we first got together. And seeing that smile on his face, I knew I'd made the right call, literally. See, with my husband, it's about quality time. And although I get exhausted from day to day, I know my husband needs that from me. And I don't ever want to miss an opportunity going to Walmart with him, even if it's just to Walmart, because one day I'm going to miss that. You know, it's about communication and listening about what the other person needs from you. And he needed me yesterday, and I had to give myself to him. That's my marriage for you. Yes?
Well, that's cute, I guess. I think that's pretty important, caring about the other person in the relationship. That's not just boyfriend, girlfriend, that's all relationships. I guess I'll end this video. Try to find something to write on and go panhandle for a little bit.